could open up. I sold my soul a good price, out of sight.
It's a funny story. When I was a little kid, I thought I was like the second coming of like Jesus. Instead of being the second coming of Jesus, I became like a somewhat poppin' rapper. So I guess it's like a fine line.
I have a question for you, by the way. It just reminded me of that because I'm an animal lover. Is Fajita your dog?
No, Fajita's my tattoo artist.
I was like, no, for real. Y'all know how much I love dogs.
No, Fajita the Frenchie is the cutest little French bulldog ever. Xan Frank is pretty hard to not notice. And I was like, yo, you gotta see this. This man got Xan Frank tatted on his face.
Yeah. Yo, y'all gotta see this. He got Anne Frank tatted on him, bro.
It's the craziest shit.
Xanarchy don't fuck around, bro.
Okay. I'm responding to someone said, how do I confront my crush? And I said, be like, little baby, I love you. Accurate. I think that might work sometimes. Like
really?
85% of the time that'll work.
Is that what you've done before?
Yeah, it works.
Really?
I wouldn't tweet it if it didn't have a high success rate.
He's such an idiot.
Life experiences right there, you know what I mean? I've been fucking with a couple girls that claim to be full lesbian, but they're fucking with me, so I don't know who they're trying to fool. My dad showed me Odd Future. Funny, right? Like my dad showed me Odd Future. He's really hip to modern culture. He listens to like Trippie Redd and Lil Pump, Smoker. So coolest dad in the world right here.
Just found out Lil Xan's Mexican.
Mexican is fun. Mexican is fun.
It's a mega breakthrough right now.
Is it your mom and dad or just your dad?
Both, dog.
Where were you born?
You look like your dad.
Like an hour away.
He brought his dad to the mansion that we were recording out of. He was in there like, this shit's good.
Where were your parents born?
Fuck, my dad was born in Mexico City and my mom America. Same place.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
your dad's illegal.
No, he ain't legal, no.
Your dad's super
My
illegal.
parents
What are you, a cop?
Super illegal. You a op, Steve.
More from the ID.
But we had just bought like 200 Xans, so like we put it under under our ass and shit. And then they come in, they're like, what the fuck's going on in here? And we're like,
Everybody just smoking.
we're like, and I'm smoking a blunt. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'll put it out. And they're like, oh wait, wrong house. And we were like, fuck, man. We so fucking lucky, right? South by Southwest in Texas. I was just, painfully addicted to Xanax. And one of my friends, we walked into like a liquor store, and he was like, I'm just gonna call you Lil Xan, because it used to be Baby NyQuil. And that's a pretty sad name.
Baby NyQuil is actually kind of catchy though.
Yo, it is for something, like maybe something else. Like
You were definitely gonna catch a court case for having NyQuil
Baby
in your name
NyQuil,
though.
right? Yeah. I don't want people to go find that. All right, this is me. This says, you need to get rid of all fake people in your life. All it does is lead to toxic situations.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's the truth right there. Like, fake people in your life, they're not needed. They lead to bad situations, get you caught up in bad scenarios,
Right.
and lead you down the wrong path. So yeah, it's very accurate.
So it wasn't like somebody specifically did some trash.
Oh,
to
like some
you.
subtweet?
Yeah.
Probably not, but I mean, who knows?
He's like, who knows?
I would say no.
I was like, why were you going at Rob Stone on Twitter?
Man.
The hashtag who was Rob Stone? That was hilarious to me. But I was like, yo, one thing, he seems sweet, but don't test him. He will go at your head.
Yeah, no. I had an ex-girlfriend that she just hated every time I posted because all these girls would, comment on it. She scrolled down my feed and she just sees, big booty bitches and shit, strippers, porn stars. So she's like, I hate your Insta feed, I said ex, but yeah, I ain't gonna front. We still together. She gonna kill me for that.
Bro, respect that shit.
What? Do I look cute enough?
Show him the hand.
Bro, look at this. This is stupid, right?
Show them the no rules. That's for gay.
Wait, what else is?
I got this because.
What's the what's do not?
Bro,
That's the first tattoo I ever. Whose dog is this? Come here, Poochie. Oh fuck!
You guys are so messy. Whoa, I'm just sitting here. There was no other chairs. Oh yeah. I needed somewhere to sit. A boy. Fuck off. Hollywood fix. Fuck off.
I'll bring him.
I was really hoping he would come in here with fajitas,
Just
like to play with him.
Yeah, fajita.
Bruh, I would have like just tell him to sit right there. We good.
People think Fajita is actually like the leader of Xanarchy.
Anarchy show looks like I'm fucking exhausted. Anarchy is fucked.
Somebody
I'm going home, jerking off.
I have no clothes.
Like I'm some I got it. Like Talizan. Did you see the name Talizan anywhere near? Like that's a good idea. No, I created that. Because I thought of the same shit before I ever saw it on anything. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I just thought of it. You made me have to switch my whole everything. At first I was heated. Like these niggas hit me up and they're like, you should like fuck with Stephen Cannon. And I was like, I would, but like and I'm being real. I was like, I would, but they took my Talizan shit. Bro, this fool said he the real Lil Xan? Nah, I'm the real Lil Xan. Hey, boy, how many SoundCloud followers you got? None.
When I decided to look you up, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was like, Lil Xan, I'm gonna listen to this dude that like I can't understand a word he's saying.
Horrible mumble rapper, right?
Right, but you're not that. It's really interesting that that you have a name like Lil Xan, which is obviously popular in the scene that is mumble rap.
Yeah.
But that's not your style at all.
What was that white boy doing? Stalking them girls? I've been good, man.
It's a funny story. When I was a little kid, I thought I was like the second coming of like Jesus. Instead of being the second coming of Jesus, I became like a somewhat poppin' rapper. So I guess it's like a fine line. It's, you know. I was painfully addicted to Xans for like 2 years of my life. So anybody trying to tell me I'm a poser can shut the fuck up. I know what it's like to be addicted to that. I was lucky enough to get off that. We're a bunch of scumbags, and I say yikes because it's like, Jesus, these women out here wild and like, they'll do anything for the clout. Class up until I dropped out freshman year. I just cannot sit down for 7 hours a day and listen to some old bitch just talk about shit I ain't never gonna need. Like I wasn't like that kid that was like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day, guys, watch me. I just... First one on your face. It was the candy. I'm so stupid, it's this side, right? All right, cool. Yes, I'm so uncoordinated. Ask anybody about me. I always forget, and it's so stupid. But yeah, candy. A lot of people thought it was for eye candy, but I did not do that in any way. My mom's name is Candy.
That's one thing I will say when I first saw you downstairs. I saw him walking out with a pink beanie on and the pink backpack, and I was like, you know what? A real man wears pink.
Yes, thank you.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah, that's like one of the greatest quotes. Like, it's my favorite color.
Really?
Yeah, I love pink.
You might be my new best friend. I'm just saying,
we could be
real.
best friends.
Like that, because I have a couple right here that are fading, and I've only had them for like 2 years.
Really? I don't know why mine haven't faded that bad. I think if you go like to the beach or something, or if you like swim a lot, it like fades them, but I don't do that. I don't go to the beach.
Yeah, like I don't take the time to do that. I also saw you have a no face tattoo.
Oh yeah. Everywhere I go, it's just nonstop staring. You see them whispering and talking. And because I look young as fuck, so they're like, why does this 16-year-old have face tattoos? And I'm 21, so it's like, that's probably what takes them back to like.
And they just sell like I'm not even a big football fan. I like soccer, you know what I mean? Because I'm actually Hispanic. I'm not white.
We just found out Lil Xan's Mexican.
Mexican is fuck. Mexican is fuck.
It's a mega breakthrough right now.
Mom and dad, or just your dad?
Both, dog.
Where were you born?
You look like your dad.
California, like an hour away.
He brought his dad to the mansion that we were recording out of. He was in there like, this shit's good.
Where were your parents born?
Fuck, my dad was born in Mexico City, and my mom, America. Same place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Your dad's illegal.
No, he ain't legal. No.
Your dad's super
My
illegal.
parents
What are you, a cop?
Super illegal. You a op, Steve. Xans don't make you, Xans gonna take you. I love that shit.
That's just
I had an ex-girlfriend that she just hated every time I posted because all these girls would, comment on it. She scrolled down my feed and she just sees, big booty bitches and shit, strippers, porn stars. So she's like, I hate your Insta feed, you know. I said X, but yeah, I ain't gonna front, we still together. She gonna kill me for that one. I've answered. I had a pussy taste and smell like perfume. They're kind of ugly though. I feel like I might have made them a little extra money. Some old bitch. I'm gonna be a rapper one day, guys, watch me. I got face tats. The camera got stolen, so I started rapping. I got face tats. Call me daddy. Fuck me, fuck me. You're not gonna get a response, but you can say nice things. That's a little weird. I don't know if I wanna get that turn where I'm puking. Like I was on meth. I used to clean streets. I wanted to be a photographer. Camera got stolen. Especially the one with just the fucking, what's that? It's not the cereal, just the bear.